I want to read to you The Conflict of Desire and Imagination, and it's in a book. This is a powerful book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. Let's see what he has to say about the conflict of desire and imagination. To use mental force or willpower is to presuppose that there is opposition. But the act of imagining opposition creates opposition. If your attention is focused on the obstacles to obtaining what you desire, it is no longer concentrated on the means to obtain your desire. If two of you agree on earth about any request you have to make, that request will be granted. Who are these two who are spoken of? They stand for the harmonious union or agreement between your conscious and your subconscious on any idea, desire, or mental image. When there is no longer any quarrel between the different parts of your mind, your prayer will be answered. The two agreeing may also be represented as you and your desire, your thought and feeling, your idea and emotion, your desire and imagination. You avoid all conflict between your desires and imagination by entering into a drowsy, sleepy state that brings all effort to a minimum. The conscious mind is submerged to a great extent when in a sleepy state. The best time to impregnate your subconscious is just prior to sleep. The reason for this is that the highest degree of outcropping of the subconscious occurs just before going to sleep and just after we awaken. In this state, the negative thoughts and imagery that tend to neutralize your desire and so prevent acceptance by your subconscious mind no longer present themselves. When you imagine the reality of the fulfilled desire and feel the thrill of accomplishment, your subconscious brings about the realization of your desire. A great many people solve all their dilemmas and problems by the play of their controlled, directed, and disciplined imagination. They know that whatever they imagine and feel as true will and must come to pass. A young woman named Shara came to me close to despair. She was involved in a lengthy, complicated lawsuit that had been through one postponement after another, with no end in sight. Her deepest desire was for a harmonious solution to the suit. Her mental imagery, however, was full of failure, loss, bankruptcy, and poverty. The result was just as Coué would have predicted. Her imagination prevailed over her desire, and the suit dragged on and on. At my suggestion, Shara put herself into a sleepy, drowsy state each night at bedtime, then began to imagine the best possible ending to her problem. She put herself into a state of feeling it is the best, in the state of feeling it to be the best of her ability. She knew that the image in her mind had to agree with her heart's desire. As she became drowsy, she began to imagine as vividly as possible a meeting with her lawyer after the lawsuit was settled. She heard herself asking him questions about the outcome and listening to his explanations. She heard him telling her over and over again, "The case has been settled out of court. This is a perfectly harmonious situation and solution." During the day, when fear thoughts came into her mind, Shara would run her mental videotape of the meeting with her lawyer, complete with words and gestures. She imagined his smile, his mannerisms, the sound of his voice, the specific words he used. She did this so often, so faithfully, that her fears were counteracted before she even knew they had tried to come into her mind. At the end of a few weeks, her attorney called her. He confirmed what she had been imagining and feeling as true. The lawsuit was settled, and she knew that the settlement was one she could accept as harmonious. Now try doing stuff like that next time you're in a situation where you feel frustrated, angered, defeated, or whatever it is you're feeling. Get this book, will you? The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. It will change your life. Change your thoughts and change your life. That's just how it works. Well, that's all I got for this time. But I'll be back with more videos.